Good afternoon. Welcome back. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Dinesh Jagtap, sir. Currently, he is working at Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission as a scientific officer, where he has to generate, review, monitor, and assess the R&D projects in different sectors. He holds a PhD in medicinal plants, master's degree in herbal science and medicines. With more than 12 years of work experience, he worked at Radiation Medicine Center, Baba Atomic Research Center as a research fellow, Department of Physiology and Biochemistry, Bombay Veterinary College as a senior research fellow, Department of Cancer Cytogenetics, Tata Memorial Hospital as a research fellow, National Institute of Immunohematology, Indian Council of Medical Research, KEM Hospital as a senior research fellow. His major contribution includes developing an improved osmotic fragility protocol for screening of beta thalassemia carriers in remote and resources limited settings. I welcome sir to the session, and we will start the feedback session, and then after that we will start the valedictory function.
All the respected dignitaries, organized committee members, and my dear colleague. It's a wonderful faculty development program on intellectual property rights and patents. We learn a lot from this. Actually myself, because I'm particularly the Polytechnic side, we don't know the research and other activity very much. So regarding patent, how to file the patent, what are the probable objections, how to tackle that objection. So we are learn a lot from these sessions. And there are wonderful experts who are taught us the related to patent, copyrights, trademarks. And last, the incubation center. Sir taught us very enthusiastically. And one more thing is that I congratulate the organizing committee. They organize the program is very much scientific manners. So all the sessions they are organizing is very in the line of order of that particular intellectual property rights, and the experts are very much knowledgeable. And second, all the arrangement and the daily updates of that particular sessions is wonderful. The first time I saw any FDP programs, such type of arrangement, and the proper arrangement of the foods and the, your auditorium also. So thank you very much for inviting me, for giving the feedback. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we have one more feedback?
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share my views. The program was conducted, excellent program was conducted. The speaker was very good. I get in-depth knowledge about what is the copyright, what is the IP, trademarks, and all these things. Whatever the question they ask to the speaker, they are answer very well, so that I will satisfy this one. What are the this one question in my mind, that I really happy the answer they are given. The food was very good. The participants are there. I think they are taking the parts, asking the questions. That's the thing I want to say. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
I am Professor Manoj Ghag from UMIT. All the respected dignitaries and my friends, I attended this IPR and this patent session, and I find it very useful for us, for each and every faculties, on on behalf of UMIT. And I'm from mechanical technology background. So with respect to mechanical technology field, and with my experience, industrial experiences concerned, as far as teaching experiences concerned, I'm ready to involve in this kind of ecosystem. Okay, thank you very much.
So the 6 days FDP was really helpful for us to know about the patents, copyrights, and trademarks. So we learned basics of patent and the process how to take it ahead. But sir, we would like to know from you, as in the session we also known about the Kapila scheme, which is available, and that is there now available for institutes to apply. But along with that scheme, we would like to know if any other scheme is there from, especially for academics, to go ahead with. So we would like to know about that from you. Thank you.
Respected dignitaries and my dear friends, actually I am a in-house faculty which is participate in this particular program. So rather than me, because we heard from some other participants, so घर का program है तो मैं तो अच्छा ही बोलूँगा. But I like to share one thing in this particular, all the sessions are very good, crisp, and more beauty of that particular, all the sessions are linked with each other. So there is no any mismatch between the two sessions. So that is what pretty well every expert will share their knowledge with us, and that is what we go through all the process regarding patent filing, then publishing, then granting, and even though regarding the arbitration and the mediation as well. So one more thing, that's what every participant will actively involve this in this particular FDP program. So thank you so much for everyone, that is what for organizing committee as well, especially Vinod sir, so who coordinate everything very in efficient way, as Ladda sir already give the, that is what a comment on that. So no need of mine, that's what specially for everyone. So every committee members plays a very crucial role, and due to that, this is to the grand success. Thank you so much.
So like I said, even though it was a faculty development program, but our students also took benefit. And we found it highly interactive because students were asking a lot of questions. I think in some sessions, students were asking more questions than faculty. And I would invite one feedback from, at least one feedback from student. We have one student from electronics department who would give. And then after her, I would request Raviraj sir to come and give feedback. Yeah.
Hello, good evening. Good evening to all the esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, and every one of you all. On behalf of all the students who attended the session, I would just like to say a very big thank you to all of you all who have arranged this session, all the speakers who came and very beautifully portrayed patents and IPR and the process that we can go through for drafting it, filing it, as well as getting it granted. Thank you so much, and looking forward to a lot. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to all of you. So I am also an in-house faculty, and I have attended 2 consecutive faculty development programs under PM-USHA program. I am very fortunate for this. I am thankful to my higher authorities, and especially Principal Ladda sir, for giving us opportunity. And this program is very distinct. Earlier of this also I attended one program which was funded by MERU, and in that Mr. Shiv Pure was there. Mr. Shiv Puje was there. He is also different type of IP patents were there. So he actually explained 2-3 sessions I have attended. This was very distinctive and explanatory in the sense of giving us opportunity to learn how to file the patents. Actually, what are the patents, how to file the patents. I have different types of doubts, and my mind was there. So they all were cleared very well. And I also learned one more thing. I want to just tell you that whatever in academics we are there. Actually, what we do, we used to do our master degree, PhD degree, we just go for the research paper, and that's it, and we got the degree. And here I came to know that patent is also part of that thing. We can also, along with that, we can go for the patent, and we can go also for the last session what the sir ka startup wala tha. So आपका academic degree plus your research paper plus patent plus startup. So आपका full 360 degree complete होता है. और last में sir ने बताया कि आने वाला समय जो है, future belongs to this only. So I am very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I request Dinesh Giraf sir to come and speak few words.
I'm not just the in-house faculty, but I am a principal investigator for this FDP as well. So it's not a feedback, but I just let me share a few things which I experienced and which I understood and which I perceived. First of all, see, especially today's session, it was regarding the commercialization and tech transfer. So that was always in my mind. Like over the years, I always felt that yes, we have to capitalize on this. Even just a patent or just the intellectual property would not suffice, but we as a teacher, we as academicians should more focus on commercial, because that is the one thing that we always lack in, or over the years people always criticize, rather I say that academicians, we are not that keen in or not so good in commercializing things, earning money and all the time we just keep working and end up the retirement session, or we start planning our retirement session. Somebody said कि at the age of 50, I suppose during the inauguration session, Mr. Paul had said this, that just 50 साल हुए नहीं हम लोग plan करना शुरू कर देते हैं अपने retirement के बारे में. So that is always the criticism. But morning में जब कमर्शलाइजेशन की बात हुई, टेक ट्रांसफर की बात हुई और किस तरह से हम लोग एक सिस्टमैटिक वे से अपना जो इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी है, दैट हाउ वी कैन टेक इट फॉरवर्ड, हाउ वी कैन यूज इट फॉर licensing, how we can earn it systematically, how we can portray our property to the outside world. All these things, when I came across, I got some idea, and incidentally, I am also on the board of director of WISE. So during lunch, we had a discussion with CEO of our incubation center that yes, this could be one stream of revenue for our incubation center or the university. Because incubation center ऐसा है कि grant पे चलता है, अभी तक चलते आया है, MSNS की grant होती है, and that grant is limited. Sir would know that self-sustainability is always an issue for such incubation centers which are started using by means of this grant that we receive. Not only that, but day by day, निखाड़े सर भी है यहाँ पे, तो उनको भी पता है कि एक इंस्टीट्यूट चलाना कितना मुश्किल है, जो ग्रांट अपने को रिसीव होती है उससे. तो we have to search for avenues, we have to search for ways of earning money, how we can make money, and this is the legitimate way कि आप अपनी इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी यूज करो और उससे पैसे कमाओ, खुद के लिए भी कमाओ, इंस्टीट्यूशंस के लिए कमाओ. So that is a different angle, and I got this way. So definitely we would take it up in our incubation center and of course our institute, that how we can systematically work in this direction. So, and obviously, as everybody has given a feedback, thank you so much. I especially should mention my tech team, who is all the time sitting over there for all the sessions, even though they have no connection directly कि जो content चल रहा है वहाँ पे, but they were so alert, they were so apt, passing on mics, recording everything, and in the evening it has gone to our YouTube channel. If you see last के जितने भी sessions है वो सारे YouTube पे available है, so that those who have missed could take advantage, and entire world, and कभी भी जब चाहिए आप उसका उससे देख सको आपने क्या सीखा है इससे. तो hats off to them, handling it for 8 hours and then editing it, putting it on this thing. They have done a wonderful job, and very happy कि ये खत्म नहीं हुआ यहाँ पे. 6 days हो गए और खत्म हुआ, ऐसे नहीं हुआ. It's a lifelong, it will be there on the YouTube public domain. Few of the experts, they did not allow us. We took consent from each and every expert for pushing it on the internet. Some of them did not give the consent. Obviously, it is their intellectual property, so they did not agree. But nevertheless, you have attended it, and whenever you want to go back, can go back to the sessions and can take advantage of it. और उसके बाद में जैसे सर जब मैंने last, I was additional in charge for last 1.5 years, और सर 23rd को जून को ज्वाइन किए, और उससे पहले ये प्रॉब्लम, ये हमने जब मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी आया कि आप करोगे क्या, यूनिवर्सिटी से जब पूछा गया मुझसे कि whether you would like to take it up, without hesitation I said yes for both the programs, because I knew कि यही हम करते आए हैं इसी तरह से हम फंक्शन करते आए हैं एंड whoever is a torch bearer, अब सर है आज यहाँ पे, उससे पहले जिन्होंने भी कमाल संभाली है सब लोगों ने इसी डायरेक्शन में काम किया है कि नई नई चीज़ें करते रहो, इन्वेंशंस करते रहो, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को भी इसमें इन्वॉल्व करो, एक कल्चर डेवलप करो, तो इसी पे चलता है। और वी आर वेरी फॉर्चुनेट कि अब सही सर एक नई दिशा और नई ऊर्जा के साथ आपने जैसे देखा कि he has shown and he has expressed it with that zeal. तो डेफिनेटली ये 6 days एक चेंज लाएंगे हमारे इसमें। जब तक हम लोग कितने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स पढ़े हैं वहाँ पे, 1.5 साल में मैंने कितने सारे लोगों को वो प्रोजेक्ट्स फूड टेक्नोलॉजी के दिखाए या आईडी के क्रिएशंस दिखाए, ज्वेलरी के क्रिएशंस दिखाए, तो वो सारी चीज़ें वेट कर रहे हैं कि हम लोग कुछ ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स निकाले, उसमें से डिज़ाइन, इंडस्ट्रियल डिज़ाइंस निकाले, पेटेंट्स निकाले। बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटी अपने पास है, लेकिन वो कैसे टैप करनी वी हैव नेवर थॉट ऑफ। तो डेफिनेटली ये प्रोग्राम मैं इस एंगल से देखता हूँ कि कुछ प्रोडक्टिव चीज़ें डेफिनेटली इसमें से आएंगी करके। सो थैंक यू सो मच। ऑफिशियली रिपोर्ट वगैरह तो मैं पढ़ूंगा बाद में। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Very well mentioned that our college, like we are actually a skill-based institution, and then we have an ocean of expertise in our college itself. I would request someone from Food Technology Department to come and give the feedback, because this is one department where almost every day they come up with some innovative ideas. So I would request someone to share it. In fact, they would be the right person to share. Pratiksha ma'am, or anyone from your department, if you can come.
So good evening, everyone. Good evening from the dignitaries as well. I'm from Food Technology, the Faculty of Food Technology. We carry different projects every year. So thank you so much for all the expert speakers who were invited here to present their patents and IPRs. Now, as we are into the developing new products or into projects of new product developments, we will see to it that we had a request from Dinesh Girab sir regarding the milkshake cubes. People were impressed on that project where the students were into the production of milkshake cubes, okay? So we'll try our level best and work on that project to make it a patent in future. There are many projects ahead on which we can work, and we'll try our level best and reach up to the expectations of the head of the departments and our respected principal sir as well. Thank you so much.
कट करावं लागेल आम्हाला तुमचा फीडबॅक, नाही तर पेटेंट होणार नाही ना तो.
That's how skilled we are. Yeah, Meghna madam.
Good afternoon, everyone. As sir said, I was fortunate enough to attend both the programs. I attended entrepreneurship program last week and this IPR. So first of all, congratulations PVP for arranging such a wonderful FDP program for everyone. Of course, we have learned a lot with the Gen Z touch we had with the faculty. It was really encouraging, it was really motivating. I would like to share one experience. So last 2-3 months back, we had designed with our students one furniture piece for our podcast room. So my students were asking, what is the procedure for patenting if we want to go for something like this, because we have designed it, it's something unique, innovative. So how we go about it? So our fashion department have already gone through one process. So I said, let me ask her, let me find out, we'll go ahead, we'll definitely do something. Every year they design some unique furniture piece. One furniture piece we have in principal's cabin, that's Saraswati. So when I started learning this or attending this program, first thing came into my mind, agar ye pehle pata hota to wo tab bhi ho jata. But nevertheless, now at least we understood everything. Last entire week was very encouraging, very motivating and very informative. So definitely we'll think in this direction. And with our students, definitely we'll file one patent at least. Thank you so much.
We'd like to have a feedback from GP Bandra after Sheetal ma'am, and then we will start our valedictory program.
Good evening to all. Thank you for this opportunity to express my feedback over here. Actually, wonderful program. We were actually in the back few of the years, we were also thinking about this. And the one thing which I like is linking and the content of the program and main financial point of view which is expressed by the speakers, how we can go ahead and which are the loopholes which we can think about it and we can find solutions based on. Again, I think Monday also we are having one wonderful session on research methodology that also. So I think खूप मजा आली, फार सुंदर, अप्रतिम, thank you. आणि खूप आभार आमचे लाडके प्राचार्य डॉक्टर सचिन लड्ढा.
So, one representative from GP Bandra. Anyone present from GP Bandra? No. Okay, GP Thane. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Respected dignitaries, faculties and friends, very good evening. I'm outsider, as Sir said, GP Thane. Now basically everybody has given very good feedback. I have two complaints which I want to mention. First, the food was wonderful, which made us sleepy after the session, I mean after the lunch. That was the first problem I faced. So good food, please don't keep. Second, after the lunch break, the faculties were so good, they were not letting us sleep. That was another problem. So these are the two major, either you keep the good food or you keep the bad faculty. So it was a wonderful, on a serious note, it was a wonderful, wonderful session. We enjoyed a lot. It was really learning experience. I recently completed my PhD, could not file a patent and understood that I cannot file because I am from a software industry and there I can only file the copyright, and this is something which I was not knowing. So this is something like a new thing to me, introduce a lot of different things we've learned through different sessions. I was really, really good. Thank you so very much for such a wonderful learning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. One thing that I have learned from this program is that we should have problems in life. If we have problems, then we'll come up with solution. And if we have a solution, then we will file a patent. So that is one thing I have learned. I would request the dignitaries to please come to the stage for the good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and the participants of the 6-day faculty development program on IPR and patent under PM-USHA MERU project organized by Malaviya Mission Teachers Training Center in collaboration with PV Polytechnic, SNDT Women's University from July 28 to 2nd August 2025. During this 6-day faculty development program, we had numerous sessions by prominent experts from the industry where we had gained expertise in drafting patent documents, developing or refining institutional IPR policy, increasing faculty capability in IP awareness, filing and legal compliance, establishing a stronger foundation for research industry collaboration. Now I request everyone to rise for the university song.
हम
felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Dinesh Jagtap. I invite Mr. Dinesh Girap, Sir, Principal Investigator and HOD Electronics Department, to present the report on the FDP.
Respected chief guest for today's function, Principal Dr. Ladha, Coordinator Yadav sir, all the organizing faculty members and all the participants. So we already have had a feedback session, so I'll keep it very brief. First of all, a big thanks to our patron, Honorable Dr. Vice Chancellor, Professor Ujjwala Chakradev. Also thankful to our other patrons, Dr. Ruby Oza, Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Vilas Nandavdekar, Registrar of this university. As you know that this faculty development program we have arranged it in collaboration with MMTTC. So Dr. Jayasri Shinde, who is the director of MMTTC, Mahesh Koltame, director PM-USHA, soft component, and all the organizing members. I'm very thankful to all of them. Total participants, 40 participants from PV Polytechnic and Center of Vocational and Technical Education participated. So that's really a big number, forming a major part of the participants. Then 3 participants were from Usha Mittal Institute of Technology and PG Department of Computer Science. 3 were from Government Polytechnic Thane, 1 from St. Xavier Polytechnic. So in all, the participation was from different colleges and university departments of Mumbai. So total in all these 6 days, 24 sessions, including valedictory, the 21st sessions were conducted. The very first inaugural session was graced by Mr. Sagar Pol, Assistant Joint Director, Indian Patent Office, and he briefed us about the Indian IPR landscape and policies like Kapila, and there was a wonderful live question answer sessions which is available on the YouTube. Then there was a session on overview of IPR, that was session 1, overview of IPR, where we understood foundational understanding of intellectual property right and their importance in academic institutions. Session 2, types of IPR, conducted by Janvi Shetty. By the way, Janvi Shetty or Shivpujay sir and plus the sir other like Dhanashri Kole, all these expertise were from the same team, and I'm very much thankful to Shivpujay sir, who owns this office, because he made all his staff members, those who were engaged in giving work as an expert, to sit here just to ensure that the continuity is maintained. The points are not repeated. So I'm very thankful to him for showing such a gesture. Session number 2, types of IPR by Janvi Shetty. So where we learned patents, copyrights, trademarks and designs with examples. Session 3 was again on the IPR India versus global scenario, where TRIPS and WIPO was conducted by Vijay Shivpujay. So provided comparative insights into Indian and international IPR systems and treaties, including WIPO and TRIPS. Session 4 was conducted by Dr. Pratima Tatke, Principal of CUSHA College of Pharmacy of SNDT University. Role of IPR in academic research. So she explained how IP shapes academic innovations and helps protect research outcomes and student projects. Day 2, that is July 29th, started with the session 5 and 6 by Advocate Kartiki Parvatkar, patentability and search tools. So Advocate Kartiki Parvatkar has been our student of PV Polytechnic as well, and she conducted a very good session giving actually live demonstrations of all the search tools. She demonstrated how to use these tools effectively. 7 and 8 session patent filing process and IPO portal conducted by Dr. Amol Mangrulkar. He is an academician itself, because this very program was for the academicians, conducted not only by patent agents for officers from patent office, but also by academicians. So Dr. Amol Mangrulkar explained Indian filing procedures using forms and guided participants on navigating the IPA portal for online fillings. Because previous to that, all the experts from actually IP agencies, they told us about the portal and everything, but like one of us, Dr. Amol was one amongst us who has filed number of patents, or already number of patents to his credit. He had this hands-on experience and gave us a assurance that yes, if we start, then definitely we also can file patents by ourselves. Then as far as the procedure is concerned, we'll be well versed with that at least. July 30, day 3, the session 9 and 11, patent drafting techniques by Dhanashri Khole. Then session 12 was industrial design, again by Janvi Shetty, as madam mentioned, Gen Z patent agent. We'll remember her with this, with her introduction. And definitely she was so good in delivery. And alongside IP and IP rights, we also learned what Gen Z actually expect from us and the way we should deliver our lectures as well. So the next day I discussed many things, that doll, labubu with my son as well. And I made him see the video, and that is how we should now also transform after serving for 30 years in the academia. Now we should change ourselves when it comes to delivering. We should bring in innovation, our teaching strategy as well. Day 4, July 31st, case studies. Session was case studies by Vijay Shivpuje. Many real-world cases were analyzed and demonstrated how IP is handled, defended, and leveraged. Session 14 and 15 was on copyright, role play, and question answers by Advocate Hasti Chandarana. And on August 1st, that is yesterday, session 17-18, again intellectual IP policy and institutional IP policy and drafting by Vijay Shivpuje. And session 19 was AI and IP by Professor Dr. D.R. Kalbande from SPIT, where he discussed emerging challenges in the age of AI and open source licensing framework. Session 20 was institutional IP cell, objectives by our very own HOD of Jewelry Design Department, Advocate Madan Kendre. Apart from being a designer, apart from having worked in multiple countries, he has also has this law degree to his credentials, and also have done extensive work in the area of patents. So he conducted this session on institutional IP cell. And here we are, August 2, that is the last day, sessions on IP, startup and commercialization by Gaurav Sawant. He has also engineering degree plus executive management, MBA degree plus law degree to his credentials. So with all this combination, he has worked 16 years with Clarivate, which is world-renowned patent firm. Just to mention, the Clarivate has got a team of 1,600 people in India alone, and they handle global IPs from, you name a company and they handle this IP for the companies. So he has worked extensively 16 years in this field, and he has given a wonderful session on IP startup and commercialization. And session 23, again, a while ago, we heard from Dr. Sachin Ladda, National Innovation and Startup Policy. So here is a report. I hope you all must have enjoyed. We have seen it in a feedback session as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Dinesh Jagtap, sir, to give the chief guest address. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Respected dignitaries on dais, distinguished experts, then faculty members, students and participants. First of all, a very good evening to all of you. Since I think last 6 days you are attending the sessions on intellectual property rights. I will not go in detail as many experts, many faculty members and dignitaries are already given their inputs regarding how to file the patent, how to, most of them also discuss this case studies also. My role is now, okay, fine, you have known about, now you are knowing about IPR, patent, everything is fine. But from our point of view, like Government of Maharashtra, Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission as a funding agency, what would you like to have from our end? Let me clear first, very simple. So just interactive session. Huh? I am not giving a lecture or that kind of thing. Okay. If I wanted to start a business, okay, business start karatsa hai mala. What is the first requirement for me? Can anybody? It's an interactive session. Directly we can, what? Funding. Okay. Idea. Problem solution. Good. The basic thing is funds. Market need. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So funds is the basic need of your business. Okay. Similarly, if you want to file a patent or IPR, copyright or anything like a design, what is the USP of this US patent or whatever you have learned about intellectual property? What is your USP? Novelty, exactly. Then novelty, from where you will get a novelty? Exactly, uniqueness. But from where you will get this? Uniqueness and novelty. From? Exactly, research and development. So, if you have funds, then you go for research and development. Okay. Now, okay, fine, research and why we go for a research and development? Why? To find out the solution. To find out the problem. Okay, fine. You wanted to do research. First thing, knowledge upgradation. Okay. You want to upgrade your knowledge. Then, secondly, a question which are unanswered. Isn't it? Because R&D basically involves your questions or theory. Then third is to generate employment. Doing R&D, you can become a startup, you can start your own business. So knowledge upgradation plus your questions which are unanswered, and then your economy, empowerment and economy. So these cycles comes under IPR. Now fine, okay, R&D bhi ho gaya, funds bhi aa gaya, then what is the next step? Okay, you have made one product or a process or any kind of design. Exactly. So for as being academics, forget about the startups, what is your role to do marketing or commercialize it? Linkage with industry, of course, na? Who are the stakeholders? You are not a stakeholders of your product or your design or your whatever the outcome of your project. So market link, industry connect, R&D inputs, everything is come under your IPR. Now my basic thing is, ठीक है, अभी IPR तो हो गया, market link हो गया. First question comes in my mind. What should I do? I do innovation or invention. See, there are two components, innovation and invention. Can anybody tell about invention and innovation? From faculty member? What is innovation and what is invention? No, invention also product. Mobile is a product. Your light bulb is a product. Invention is your idea. See, IPR is nothing but you are going to protect your ideas. You are going to protect your knowledge. Okay? So, there is some different invention and innovation. What is that? Very basic, simple difference. Exactly. Exactly. I will give a simple example. Electronic department, na sir, tumi? Okay. Who invented the bulb, light bulb? Simple example. I don't know who invented the bulb. Thomas Edison. How many are sure? 100% Thomas Edison. No, I just want to answer who invented a bulb, light bulb. कितने लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं सर को, थॉमस एडिसन? I will not support the Thomas Edison. Search on Google. Henry Woodward invented the light bulb. Okay. Thomas Edison just made one simple innovative part, that he replaced the tungsten, that filament into tungsten. So, invention is done by Henry Woodward and innovation is done by Thomas Edison. So, that is difference between innovation and invention. So, we are going to focus on innovation, not invention. Invention बहुत सारे हो गए. We are focusing on only innovations. So, apart from your regular academics work or your teaching schedule, you should think on very simple innovation parts. Okay? It starts from your day-to-day life, anything. Not only you need to find out the innovation, any kind of design, any kind of name also. For example, our rupee symbol is also innovation. Okay? So, in that kind you can file your patent, file your IPR, file your designing, copyrights. So, you are going to just translating your knowledge, your ideas into asset. See, after getting patent, you can generate asset. Okay? So, think on that. Second thing is that now you will ask, sir, पैसा तो नहीं है, funds तो हमारे पास नहीं है सब करने के लिए. So, from where will we get funds, or the university get funds, or the department will get funds? So, how many of you know about Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission? So, now I am doing my marketing. How many are? See, every state has their own R&D council. Just like Kerala, they have their R&D council. Gujarat, we call as Guj Coast, Gujarat Science and Technology Council. Every state. Similarly, for doing research R&D work in the state, we are Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission. Okay? Under Government of Maharashtra. So what is our role? We promote the research. Be careful. We promote the application-oriented research only. Underline quote. Application-oriented research. Now, I don't want to define what is basic research and fundamental research. Okay? You must be knowing about. So, we are focusing only on application-oriented research. So, we have different schemes like SNT application for SNT through university system. We have Innovation Science and Innovation Activity Centers on our website. RGSTC we call that, Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission. Where we have funded almost more than 160 projects. Our best example is, there are many success stories for RGSTC, but our best success story is BETIC, Biomedical Engineering Incubation Center at IIT Bombay. This is our baby, which we have. It's very simple. It was very simple idea that time in 2008 or 2010. Problem raised by the clinician. Clinicians sat together with engineers. Clinician posed their problem and engineer solved their problem. So for medical devices, Batic Center developed more than 60 products which are indigenous. Initially that product or the devices we used to import from the other countries. So now we have a setup at IIT Bombay Batic Center where medical devices, now there are almost 22 startups are generated under one project. So similarly, my simple line is that if you have any idea, you can share, you can pair. So if you have idea, think, pair and share. Okay. ये सिर्फ मेरा है तो मेरा रहेगा. No. You should share your ideas with such kind of network. See, developing a mobile is not a single one-man job. Okay. It requires marketing inputs. It requires software, hardware, advertisement. All it comes under one roof. Then it becomes a successful product. So similarly, if you have idea, you just share with the concerned person, faculties or experts, and then you can think and develop a project or whatever the product development is there. So simple statement is think, pair and share. Appropriate pairing is needed. So Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology, if you go through our website, we funded almost 160 projects. Almost 50 projects are ongoing. 111 projects we have already completed. I remember when Udupi ma'am was there in your food technology, somebody from food technology department, okay? So in the year 2010 or 11, we funded one project at your food technology department to the Udupi ma'am. Some projects, they get stagnant or they become a report and packed into your shelf. So that is not a good R&D research work. R&D research work, you should get it done in such a way that anyhow it get commercialized. So if you have any kind of research project or research component, try to focus on commercialization aspect right from the inception of the project. बनने के बाद देखेंगे, no. You should have a strategy after getting this project, after getting this product, how it will become commercialized. So in that way, you should involve the stakeholders. See, role of stakeholders at the inception of your project is very crucial. Because after all, your product, you require a stakeholders. If you have stakeholders or the industry partner right from inception, you will get inputs from their expertise, like how to commercialize, how to market it, pricing, economic analysis. Academics, as being academia, you are not able to find out the market linkage, then how to convert into commercialization product. So industry partner is very important. For that also, RGSTC, we have come up with one scheme where we ask the industry to come up with institution and submit a joint proposal. So in that way also, we called it as a Capita scheme. Our Capita scheme is there. So it is a collaborative project between industry and academia. So that way also you can connect with industry and submit a project. So that, and we are much interested to have such kind of project, such linkage, multi-institutional project, multidisciplinary project. Because as I said, sharing and pairing is very important to become a good success in the R&D work. So if you have any questions, how to file patent, that you have already, I think many experts, they have explained how to file, how to draft, how to case, how to design and all those things. But how to submit a research proposal to RGSTC, what are the components, then you are ready to ask, please. If you have any questions regarding RGSTC, research proposal, funding types, funding limits, you please. Funding factors. See, RGSTC funds in all the aspects like in any discipline. It is not like a factors, we don't have any kind of factors. If you have application oriented research, as I said earlier, quote unquote, application oriented research, in any kind, like in agriculture, in electronic engineering, in any kind of engineering, medical, life sciences, if your project comes under R&D work, which will give application oriented research, we fund, no issue.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please. No, no, no. We ask only a project. If you are in project mode, you can ask for the funding. No, no center of excellence. Because we have our act where we have specified. We are not funding any center of excellence. We are not going to fund any type of conferences, any kind of international program, national programs. We are focusing only on research work which are application oriented. Yes, anyone apply. Only one criteria is there. He or she should come through via institution, head of the institution, because we funds to the institute, not an individual. Though you are academy, though you are faculty members, but you should come through your head of the institute, like VC, head of the institute, departmental head, and we give funds to the institute. Faculty member chhod ke gaya, to who will responsible? Yes. Then we ask the PI who will the mentoring institute. So we funds to the mentoring institute, and mentoring institute will disburse remaining PIs or the institution. So similarly, the BETIC, what I have said BETIC about, BETIC is a mentoring institute, IIT Bombay, where there are many hospitals, many engineering colleges like COP college is there, VNIT is there, Shivaji University is there, Tata Hospital is there. So those are the institutes which are actively participating in the project, but we funds to the mentoring institute, that is IIT Bombay. So in that way you can submit a multiple institutional project.
They are product ready right now, but they are on a small scale because it is part of the project completion only.
Yes.
But it is very unique and we can say that we can file the patent for that project. So in that case, how your institute will help to our students?
But madam, if you are filing a patent, you are not going
No, right now we have not filed any patent, but it is like that ki our projects are in that level ki hum patent uska de sakte hai usko.
See, there are two aspects. One is filing patent. If you are going to file patent, they are not able to come for the commercialization. Barabar, sir? So, if you are going to commercialize, you are placing it in public domain. Okay. Any industry can come, any industry can develop a product and then it will come to the market. Yes, yes. If you have patent, you can tie up with your any industry so that the agreement will become in between the patentees and the industry. In that way. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are just developing research components of the your idea. And there are so many, see our BETIC project, we have developed almost 100 patents, national as well under single one project. More than 100 patents we have filed. Almost 66 are, patents are, they are kept. But RGSTC will just have one condition, you just acknowledge our part. We are not giving or we are not taking any kind of revenue or any kind of percentage share. We see basically this patenting, commercialization or anything happens under your project, it will definitely help to society. And our motto is that our application oriented research come into the society level or it should be for the society benefits. So we are not considering about the royalty or the share or the patenting our share. So in that way, we have given freedom to PI, principal investigator, or the institute. So that is uniqueness of RGSTC, that we are just giving a opportunity to become a good researcher and find out the research and developed product or formulation or any kind of design or development which will help to society.
Sir, I wanted to know a few things. Like, as you mentioned that we need to apply through institute.
Yes.
So along with that, I would like to know when to apply. Means, is there any specific time when we need to apply?
We are open throughout the year. Any day, any time you can apply. We have very simple phenomenon. We have initially we accept the concept note. It comprises only 10 questions. Only 10 questions. Initial 5s are so simple. What is your name? What is your designation? Your contact details, telephone number, your project title. Next 3 questions, those are the gist of your product or your project. Like, who are the beneficiaries? What is your necessity to doing this work? And third one, who are the beneficiaries and how you will commercialize it? So 3 questions are important. If you fulfill those 3 questions or justify those questions, then we'll ask for the submit detailed project proposal, where you will get all the information regarding your introduction, your research methodology, your all those parameters. We have a specific format. So if you submit a detailed project proposal, we send it to the 3 referees in domain experts. Like if you have submitted your project proposal in a domain of like engineering, like mechanical engineering or electronic engineering. So we send this proposal to concerned experts. Then we get feedback or review from those experts, minimum 3. And then we ask the project PI or the principal investigator to give a presentation where our project appraisal committee will appraise this project, or there should be an interaction between the committee and the PI. On the basis of your review from the experts, then interaction between the committee and the PI, we fund for the project.
Okay, sir, I would like to also know that the maximum and minimum grant which we may get in the process, and also how it is decided that is project ke liye itna grant dena hai. So what is that process?
Good question. Maximum or minimum? See, your maximum, it could be my minimum. See, अंबानी के लिए 100 रुपया कुछ नहीं है, 1000 रुपया भी कुछ नहीं है, लाख रुपया भी कुछ नहीं है. Okay, but for us, लाख तो बहुत होते हैं बाबा, बराबर? So for minimum, actually we also have one more scheme where we funds to the university. We have covered almost 14 university of the state. So like your Mumbai University, Aurangabad University, Pune University, Kolhapur, all the state university we have covered along with the agriculture universities. So for the research in university level or the colleges come under that jurisdiction of university, we funds a impress cash of 50 lakhs for the university, where university call the proposal minimum or maximum up to 5 lakhs. See, that is our decentralized process. So university take care of receiving the proposal, then scrutinize it and all those things. So maximum 5 lakhs is the limit for university system. So what we do, we don't accept the proposal which comes from 1 lakh to 5 lakhs, because we divert it to the university, because university already taking care up to 5 lakhs. So we ask the PI or the project investigator to submit a proposal that has good potential. For these 5 lakhs, I don't think under the 5 lakhs you will get some miracle. Chota mota component you can do. But for a good kind of research, you need a equipment, you need a research fellow, you need hands, then almost your infrastructure, all those things. So we start minimum 25 lakhs. 20 to 25 lakhs, depending upon the quantum of the project. It is not necessarily that, no, okay, मैं तो 25 का भी 30 का भी भेज सकती हूँ. No, it is decided by our internal committee. Though you submitted 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, even crores. Betix is our about 36 crores project. So for us, Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission, sky is the limit. And you will find in the entire country, Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission is only one who gives the funds as a sky as the limit. If you go to the Gujarat Council, limit is 30 lakhs. For the Kerala, 35 lakhs is the maximum limit for one project. But for RGSTC, we have funded more than crores. Almost we are running 7 to 9 projects. They have a cost around 34 lakhs, 34 crores, 35 crores, 38 crores. Recently, we funded one project at IIT Bombay, a drone, application of drone. It is almost 200 crores. So in that way, but it takes care all the aspects of drone, like agriculture, disaster management, in any area, all these areas they have covered using drone activity. So in that way, if you have potential, you can submit a project as per your needs.
Sir, one last question. Whenever there is a grant, there is always a time limit to that. So how it works with
No,
this?
what kind of time limit?
Means
So if you submitted project for 3 years, so we will consider your 3 years. See, as this is not a construction of a building. चलो आज सीमेंट आ गया तो 1 floor हो गया, कल 2nd floor हो जाएगा. No, it's a trial and error, experimental based work we are doing, R&D work. So though you have submitted the project proposal for 3 years, but it's a trial and error, experimental failures are there, okay? So it may extend up to 4 years or 5 years, depending upon your what you would say, deliverables. So it doesn't mean that I have submitted for 3 years that I will complete it within the years. No. So we have a project monitoring committee. At the every 6 months or 1 year, we gets reviewed from the PIs, their institutional head of the institute. We ask the PI to submit a progress report for 6 months, for a year. In that way, we monitoring the project, your work. And also we are asking to involve expert if you have any difficulty. As being a RGSTC, also we have connections with other universities, other experts, like say sir is there for our one of the project. I asked the help for Sachin sir. So in that way, we are strengthening a proposal also. See, अगर आपने RGSTC के साथ एक proposal submit किया, till the commercialization part, we will not give up your hand. So hand holding is there. We have a industry partner like Tata Trust. Sir, we have Tata Trust for the commercialization, Social Alpha. Our committee members included Tata Trust representative, then MCCI Pune, Maratha Commerce for Chambers and Agriculture, जो पुणे में है. Then we have DSSC, IIT Bombay, Desai Sethi School for Entrepreneurship. So those are our stakeholders. We send the PI to concern this kind of 3 Tata Trust, MCCI and the DSSC people. They connected particular, suppose you have a product. They take care of your commercialization part, they take care of your marketing, they take care of your economic analysis. So in that way, we are ready to handhold your marketing aspect, your commercialization aspect. So that provision, and that is also free of cost. We are not charging anything. So only thing is that you have to submit a good kind of proposal, good kind of R&D work.
Sir, in a proposal, hello. So in a proposal, you look at the beneficiaries, right? When
yes.
the proposal comes to you.
Yes.
Beneficiaries could be society directly.
Yes.
Beneficiaries could be industry.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if I am coming up with a proposal, which is not a product itself, not a product actually, but could help industry to save some money there.
Yes.
Like it could be a retrofit.
Yes.
Their legacy machines are there, and
yes.
I'm making some part which will ensure that those legacy machines work well with the advanced technology. So
exactly.
For example, if it is a data capturing some data, legacy machines are not able to analyze it or use AI into it and all. So I'm making something, some device in between as a retrofit, which would help them to capture those data and then further analysis.
Yes.
If that may save crores of rupees to the industry, will that have a weightage?
Yes, also. See, ultimately your industry partner, your problem which are faced by industry, you are solving those problem, okay, in terms of money, in terms of electricity, in terms of energy, whatever it may be. So we fund that kind of way, that some innovation is there, okay, some R&D component is there. It is not a completely a product. You can develop a process, any kind of process. So that also we fund. You can develop a system which will work efficiently rather than existing one. So in that way also we give fund for the that kind of things, not only a product. See, most of the in engineering aspects, you need to enhance the work capacity in any kind of, like instrumentation part is there or any equipment is there. So that is also innovation. So that way also we can fund, no issue.
If a certain system is developed,
yes,
like a consultation work by the institution, will it be funded?
Already we have developed system.
That means if the system may be developed like a consultation work.
No, I am not getting exactly.
Or application
for the consultancy. No,
Such
for the
kind of
see, whatever I have mentioned, 3 agencies like Tata Trust or MCCI Pune or DSCC IIT Bombay. Those are the consultant for our project only. You can directly approach them, no issues. But for our project, the project which funded by RGSTC, for their commercialization aspect, we have tie up with all 3 Tata Trust, MCCI Pune and the DSCC.
Sir, there is one question.
Yes,
it may be, I don't know it is appropriate to ask. So, just few minutes before you spoke कि जितने भी applications बने हैं, commercialize हुए, उसमें से patent भी आया है. So the question is related to that. अभी इतने 6 दिन से जो sessions attend किए, उसमें यही था कि जब आप patent के बारे में सोच रहे हो, then वो public domain में पहले नहीं आना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये prior art करके work करता है. Then if we are applying for a funding, then we are submitting application, we are submitting our idea, then automatically जब उसका review होगा, monitoring होगा, then that idea is getting shared with the among people. And फिर इसमें कैसे आगे पेटेंट के लिए जा सकते बिफोर कमर्शियलाइजेशन एंड
बट डेटा इज विद द पीआई ओनली ना.
ओके,
बराबर ना. डेटा इज विद, सपोज यू आर द पीआई ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट, यू आर जस्ट शोइंग योर रिजल्ट्स, ओके, यू आर नॉट डिफाइनिंग योर प्रोसेस. एंड सी, आफ्टर ऑल you need a weighted, that your process, your product should be weighted by experts. So in that way, अगर सपोज मुझे पहले से ही पता है कि नहीं ये पेटेंट होने वाला है, हाउ विल आई बी श्योर दैट ये पेटेंट होने वाला है? नहीं. Until and unless expert comments on that product or the process, अरे ये तो पहली बार हुआ है, so for that purpose you need to share your data. Otherwise अगर सब कुछ ऐसे बंद मुट्ठी में रखोगे तो how the patent officers also, even expert also will come to know ये तो कुछ नया है. No.
Means it will not get published in a public domain before the end product is ready.
It's a closed domain.
Okay.
It's just for strengthening your proposal, and whatever the money we have provided you or the funded, so in that money has been utilized properly. अगर मैंने बोला कि आपको मोबाइल बनाना है, आपने रेडियो बना दिया, then you are misleading us. So in that way, don't worry about. See, if you are submitting the proposal to the government agency like RGSTC or DBT, DST, all these patent aspects are taken care. No issue. No issue. And I will always suggest one, you may not be with me, any silly idea can make a science. Any silly idea, it makes a science. For example, very simple example, go to the Akbar Badshah's era. Okay, Akbar Badshah you must be knowing na, Akbar Badshah and Birbal. Sir, कितना time है? So if you go to the Akbar's era, और उसके साथ बिरबल भी था, Birbal must be knowing you, or he must be very familiar to Akbar's questions and answer, those kind of thing. अगर बिरबल ने उस टाइम पे in that era अगर बोलता अकबर बादशाह मैं हवा में उड़ सकता हूँ, ओके, मुझे ऐसा कुछ होगा कि आई कैन फ्लाई इन द स्काई, अकबर बोलता बीरबल को डाल दो जेल में. He has become a mad. Exactly. That time the concept of airplane was not there, but now airplane is there. We can fly in the sky just like a bird. So for that era it was a silly idea. बराबर. सिमिलरली अगर उस टाइम पे बीरबल बोलता अकबर बादशाह कोसों दूर में होके भी आपसे बात कर सकता हूं, अकबर बोलता बीरबल तो मैड हो गया, इसको जेल में डाल दो. फॉर दैट एरा दैट आइडिया वाज सिली, बट नाउ वी कैन हैव मोबाइल. यूएस में का आदमी भी कॉल करता है तो फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड, ऐसा नहीं है कि वहां हेलो बोलने के बाद 2 घंटे के बाद यहां पे आता है हेलो, या 2 दिन के बाद यहां पे आता है हेलो. It's a technology developed by this area. So any silly idea in this era, it will become tomorrow's science, tomorrow's technology. So अगर कोई बोलता है कि मुझे ऐसा करना है और जैसे सर बोलेंगे अरे तू क्या पागल हो गया है क्या, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. Write your ideas in your paper and think. ऐसा हो सकता है. ठीक है. You have to find out the avenues, you find out the literature, you find out the literature survey, then think, then share and pair. So कोई बोलता है कि यार ये फालतू का आइडिया है, क्या पागल हो गया है. No. Today's your silly question will become tomorrow's science. So think on that. Day to day life का each and every day to day life work is a component of science and R&D work. Very simple question. I was taking a lecture of just students from 2nd standard to 10th standard. We have work scheme just for 10 minutes only, sir. We have one more scheme that we call it as a Science and Innovation Activity Center, where this scheme is only for the students. Like you must have seen the Nehru Science Center. Okay, in Mumbai mein Nehru Science Center hai. Similar kind of things in a smaller portion we have developed or set up at different locations of Maharashtra. Like Baramati, we have set up Science and Innovation Activity Center. Amravati, we have set up Science and Innovation Activity Center. Then we have at Satara. One we have at Varnanagar, Kolhapur. So almost 6 Science and Innovation Activity Center we have set up, and 3 in pipeline, like Akola, Parbhani, and Nanded. They are in pipeline. So what is the Science and Innovation Activity Center? The Science and Innovation Activity Center is the miniature of your Nehru Science Center, where students or the visitors can come. They see the experimental or the exhibits which are available in the science center. There is one lab, we called it as a Tod Ford Jod lab. Okay, the concept is that if I get this mobile, I can break and also I can make as whatever it was earlier. So Tod Ford Jod lab is there. The main emphasis is that scientific temper should be developed at the very early stage, like 2nd standard, 4th standard, 8th standard, 10th standard. So in that way we can develop a good scientist. So ऐसे में एक lecture ले रहा था just for those छोटे छोटे बच्चे थे. So after lecture I just asked one student, तुला काय बनायचं आहे? Okay. So he was so enthusiastic. He stood up and said, मला सायंटिस्टच बनायचं आहे. ओके, सो आय थॉट अरे वा खूपच चांगलं सायंटिस्ट बनायचं आहे, वा वा वा. बट द नेक्स्ट गाय ही स्टूड अप आणि ही सेड, नाही सर हे तुम्ही सांगताय आम्हाला काहीच कळत नाही. मी म्हटलं अरे कितवीला आहे तू? मी 4थीला आहे. ठीक आहे, काय कळत नाही तुला, काय कळत नाही? सर तुम्हाला आमचे प्रॉब्लेम्सच कळत नाही. म्हटलं प्रॉब्लेम्स काय कळत नाही, सांग मला काय प्रॉब्लेम्स आहे. सर आम्हाला खूप प्रॉब्लेम्स असतात, तुम्हाला आमचे प्रॉब्लेम्स कळणार नाही. मी म्हटलं आता तू सांगच, मलाही कळू दे प्रॉब्लेम्स काय आहेत. सो ही सेड की सर मला घरी माझे आजोबा आहेत ना खूप त्रास देतात. मी म्हटलं आजोबा त्रास देतात का? नाही, मी अभ्यास करत असताना ते मला त्रास देतात, मी टीव्ही बघत असताना ते मला त्रास देतात, मी जेवण करत असताना ते मला त्रास देतात. आणि म्हटलं नाही तू काहीतरी वेगळं बोलतोय. नाही सर मला माझे आजोबा त्रास देतात. म्हटलं कसला त्रास होतो? ते सारखे सांगतात अरे पिंटू माझा चष्मा कुठे आहे तो शोधून दे. मी म्हटलं असं का? ते बोलतात नाही सर कधी कधी त्यांचा चष्मा डोक्यावरती असतो तरी मला सांगतात चष्मा कुठे शोधून दे. मी अभ्यास करत असतो, कधी कधी सोफ्याच्या मागेच चष्मा पडलेला असतो, ते बोलतात मला चष्मा शोधून दे आणि माझी त्याच्यात एनर्जी जाते, आम्हाला खूप प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत. मी म्हटलं मग तुझा प्रॉब्लेम खरंच खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे म्हटलं आणि खूप क्रिटिकल आहे. म्हटलं मग तू आजोबांना कसं टॅकल करतो? तो म्हणतो सर माझी एनर्जी त्याच्यातच जाते, चष्मा शोधण्यात, असं कुठेतरी खुर्चीच्या मागे, टेबलच्या मागे, टी व्हीच्या मागे, शोकेसच्या मागे, कधी कधी त्यांच्या खिशातच असतो, त्यांच्या पॉकेटमध्ये, आणि माझा त्याच्यात हा माझा खूप मेजर प्रॉब्लेम आहे. तर म्हटलं मग आता याला आन्सर काय? आता याला प्रॉब्लेम्स तर तू दिलाय, सोल्युशन काय? मी जसं सांगितलं ना की युअर सायन्स स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम युअर होम, स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम युअर डे टू डे लाईफ वर्क. ही सेड सर जर असं झालं की त्या चष्म्याला मी आवाज दिला, ए चष्मा कुठे पडलेला आहेस रे तू, इकडे ये, तर तसं झालं तर फॉर अ मोमेंट आय थॉट की खरंच क्वेश्चन पण त्याचाच आहे आणि आन्सर पण त्याचाच आहे. प्रॉब्लेम रेज पोज्ड बाय द चाइल्ड अँड सोल्युशन ऑल्सो इज विथ हिम. कसं सोल्युशन? सो मी फक्त जस्ट विचार केला आणि तो प्रॉब्लेम घेऊन मी एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिकचे आमचे जसे प्रोफेसर आहेत त्यांच्याकडे गेलो. म्हटलं सर एक मोठा प्रॉब्लेम होता छोट्या मुलाचा, त्याला असं सोल्युशन पाहिजे का, चष्म्याला आवाज दिला का चष्मा आला पाहिजे, बोलला पाहिजे. तो म्हटलं सर इझी आहे. म्हटलं कसं? जर असं प्रोडक्ट बनवलं, त्याच्यामध्ये एक चिप ठेवली, इट विल बीप अ अलार्म, जसं व्हॉइस रेकग्निशन त्याला दिलं तर क्लॅप केलं किंवा इट विल बीप म्हणजे अलार्म देईल का आय एम हिअर. म्हटलं इट इज अ गुड काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट. एक्झॅक्टली ना, म्हणजे सोल्युशन पण त्यानेच दिलं ज्या मुलाने, बट इन अ डिफरंट वे. आपल्याला फक्त ते इन्कल्केट आलं पाहिजे इन टर्म्स ऑफ सायन्स. सो दॅट वॉज अ गुड आयडिया की चष्म्यामध्ये जर असं काहीतरी चिप बनवलं का आपला व्हॉइस रिकग्निशन त्याला गेला, तो ही कॅन दॅट बीप और गिव अलार्म. तो म्हटलं इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ गुड प्रोडक्ट. मी त्या प्रोफेसरना सांगितलं असं बनवता येईल का? ते बोलले बनवता येईल सर, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही आहे. म्हणजे जस्ट आय वॉन्ट टू पुट अ इम्प्रेशन दॅट इफ यू हॅव एनी सिली आयडिया, इफ यू हॅव आयडिया पण तुमचीच असते, सोल्युशन पण तुम्हालाच फाइंड आउट करायला लागतं. द ओनली थिंग इज दॅट अकॅडमिक्स ऑर द एक्सपर्ट्स ऑर the concerned person, they take it in a research way like of direction. So असं काही तुम्हाला कधी आलं तर you just write it on a paper and discuss with the experts, you will get a solution. So that is only a type where research and R&D work plays an important role. Okay, so anything, if you have any questions? Otherwise I think almost 35 minutes झालेत. And last 6 days you are having IPR. So thank you so much and wish you all the best for attending such kind of IPR and faculty development program. I hope out of these people, one good proposal if could submit to the RGSTC via your principal. So that is the इथं आल्याचं सार्थक होईल, as they said. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you, sir, for the interactive speech. And we highly appreciate your clearing our doubt between innovation and invention. And we will definitely try to share and pair our ideas into asset. Now I request our advisory committee member and our principal, Dr. Sachin Lada sir, to deliver the presidential address.
So today's guest, Dr. Dinesh Jagtap sir, my colleague, one more Dinesh Giraf sir, then Vinod Yadav sir, and all my dear fellow. Basically, if you observe, two sessions, inaugural session and valedictory sessions, and two different type of people they come, and at the same time they are not delivering their keynote address. They actually interacting with you, right? So that is somewhat the USP of FDP organized by PV Polytechnic. अभी भी अगर आपने देखा होगा तो सर एड्रेस करने की बजाय उन चीज़ों पे बात कर रहे थे जहाँ से आप कुछ ले पड़ो, right? So my dear friends, one that कंट्रोलर, असिस्टेंट कंट्रोलर ऑफ पेटेंट, इसलिए बुलाया गया था ताकि उनकी नज़र से पेटेंट इवैल्यूएशंस आपके पास जाए, और उसके बाद फिर आप लोग एक्चुअली ये जो सेशंस ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था उसको एनकैश करें, और फाइनली हर चीज का सॉल्यूशंस होता है लेकिन पैसे का नहीं होता है। सो एट द एंड सर को बुलाया था, दिनेश जगताप सर को, ठीक है। सो एज यूजुअल हमारे यहाँ ट्रेडिशन है, प्रोग्राम कोई भी हो एक बार प्रिंसिपल को पूछा जाता है कि सर आपके दिमाग में कोई चीफ गेस्ट है क्या, राइट। सो जब फर्स्ट टाइम सर मुझे पूछे तो आई सिंपली से कि थोड़ा वेट करो, मेरे को सोचने दो, राइट। व्हेन आई वाज एट यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई, ऑब्वियसली आप लीन पे जाते हो, बट ट्रू सेंस में ओनरशिप आपकी आपके पेरेंट इंस्टीट्यूट के साथ होती है, कितना भी करो, कुछ भी करो, राइट। सो उस पीरियड में एक प्रोजेक्ट इवैल्यूएशन था यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई का, देन वाइस चांसलर हमारे कुलकर्णी सर थे, उन्होंने एज ए डायरेक्टर इनोवेशन इंक्यूबेशन मुझे बुलाया था। सो एट दैट टाइम प्रोजेक्ट प्रेजेंटेशन चल रहा था, मुझे इनवाइट किया, मैं सुन रहा, सब कुछ चल रहा था, बट अंदर का जो पिन पॉइंट था वो ये था कि ये सब चल रहा है, पैसा पैसा कितना है। सो एट दैट टाइम आई गॉट टू नो कि 50 लाख है, और 50 लाख है तो फिर मेरा चालू हो गया ये कैसे है, क्या है, क्यों है। तो फिर तब पता चला कि यूनिवर्सिटी को 50 लाख इंडिविजुअली दिया जाता है डिसेंट्रलाइज करने के लिए। तो फिर मैं इमीडिएटली गूगलिंग किया सर, और मेरी यूनिवर्सिटी मुझे दिखी नहीं, SNDT, ठीक है। सो मैं बोला यार कुछ तो वेज होने चाहिए, और मैं वो थॉट को वही छोड़ दिया। उसके बाद फिर जब ये प्रोग्राम हुआ तो मेरे को सबसे पहले सर, टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, मैं आपसे बहुत फ्रेंडली हो गया था, ऑल्दो पैसे देने वाले ज़्यादा फ्रेंडली नहीं रहते ये रूटीन स्टाइल होती है, बट सर काफ़ी फ्रेंडली हुए। फ्रेंडली होने का ऑब्वियसली कुछ चीज़ें मेरी अच्छी लगी उनको, तब ये और उनकी चीज़ें मुझे अच्छी लगने की वजह से सब चीज़ें चली। सो एट दैट मोमेंट मुझे ऐसा लगा सर कि राजीव गांधी साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी मिशन, जब मैं फर्स्ट टाइम आपके पास बैठा था, मैं उड़पी मैम के थ्रू आपको सुना था, बट एक इंप्रेशन था हम लोगों पे कि यार ये पता नहीं प्रोजेक्ट को लेते हैं कि नहीं लेते हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें, वो सब ख्याली बुलाते आइडियली, ठीक है। अब मैं बोल भी सकता हूँ कि जिस वजह से आपने इजी गोइंग में आज थॉट रखा है ना, यार मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इससे बेटर फंडिंग बॉडी है ही नहीं, कि जहां टाइम का लिमिट नहीं है, पैसे का लिमिट नहीं है, और बाकी बहुत सारा माथापच्ची नहीं है। आपने देखा होगा 30 लाख रुपए का फंड जब आप बेचते हो तो 20 लाख रुपए करने का ज्यादा चांस होता है। इनके केस में जब प्रोजेक्ट इवोल्यूशन में मैं बैठा था, कुछ जगह पे इन्होंने पैसे बढ़ा के दिए, अरे बोले ये क्या चक्कर है यार। तो सो दैट इज समवॉट कि मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मैं सेक्रेटरी साहब को इसलिए नहीं बुलाना चाह रहा था कि मैं कोई और इवेंट में जहां पर एक्चुअल प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट क्या होता है वो दिखाना था, और आज के इवेंट में सर को बुलाने का लॉजिक बहुत सिंपल था कि यार लेट्स एनकैश दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी, ठीक है। और आपने बिल्कुल उसको जस्टिफाई भी किया, लॉट्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन चल रहे थे, आप बोले और एक क्वेश्चन जो कह रहे थे ना, यार पैसे देने वालों को क्वेश्चन पूछते रहो, ठीक है, बिल्कुल इस ढंग से क्वेश्चन पूछते रहो कि एक आधे इसमें तो भी वो फंड अपने पास आ जाए, राइट। अल्टीमेटली बीइंग गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सर, वी आर लैक ऑफ मनी, लाख रुपए भी किसी ने दे दिया तो मेरे जैसे आदमी 2 बार थैंक यू बोल देता है उसको, ये रूटीन वे है। सो विद दैट नोट, उसके सिवा मुझे कुछ बोलना था नहीं, जो कि सर ने छेड़ा था और मेरे मुंह से फट से निकल गया है कि सर वही एक मकसद था कि आपको बुला दिया। सो क्लैरिटी मेरे को क्लैरिफाई करना बहुत जरूरी था, इस वजह से ये चीज़ है। और एट द सेम टाइम सर ने बहुत अच्छे से हमें वो चीज़ें दी है, मुझे लगता है कि राजीव गांधी का पूरा पिटारा खोल दिया है, बट एट द सेम टाइम एज ए इवैल्यूएटर उन्होंने जो मेरे को इन्वाइट किया था, आई मस्ट से वो जो बात बोली है ना, 1% भी इधर उधर नहीं जाएगा तो श्योर शॉट आपको मिलेगा। थोड़ा सा भी कम ज्यादा हुआ ना, बड़े धुरंधर बैठे हैं वहां पर, राइट। उन्होंने क्या कर रखा है पता है कि आपको, स्टार्टअप वाले को भी बुला के रखा है, जैसे इंक्यूबेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू मेरे को और एक सोशल अल्फा को बुलाया था, सोसाइटी बेस भी बुलाया था, एक्सपर्ट को भी बुलाया था, और इंडस्ट्री पीपल को भी बुलाया था। हम एकेडमिशियंस एक अच्छी रिसर्च स्टोरी टेलिंग का काम अगर करते हैं विथ वैलिड आउटकम्स, आई मस्ट से 101% आपका प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शन होगा। आपको ये भी बता दूं, उस पीरियड में एक यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई का भी प्रोजेक्ट आया था, राइट, करीब करीब 1.25 करोड़ का था वो। एट दैट टाइम जिस वजह से डिस्कशन चल रहा था, इवन बीइंग अ डायरेक्टर इनोवेशन, हम इंक्यूबेशन की बात नहीं, इनोवेशन, मैं भी सपोर्ट नहीं कर पाया, बिकॉज उन्होंने ऐसे सवाल पूछे थे, यार इस पे काम करना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट द राजीव गांधी साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी कमीशंस मीट फॉर. प्लीज एनकैश करो सर. जाते जाते एक चीज बोलूं कि शायद हमारे साइड से आएगा प्रोजेक्ट आपके पास, राइट? फंड आए नहीं आए, हम कहाँ कम है ये तो पक्का मिलेगा हमें, ठीक है? और वो जो रिव्यू है वो शायद मुझे लगता है कि हमारे प्रोजेक्ट को और बेटर करेगा. With that note, thank you so much. One more, what we say, pleasant surprise from organizing team, Girav sir, then Vinod Yadav sir. सच बताना तो बिल्कुल मैं चाय के लिए भी नहीं आया था. आपने देखा होगा मैं इनॉग्रेशन के बाद इधर फटका भी नहीं. But the best part is that जरूरी नहीं है कि आपका प्रिंसिपल रहे नहीं रहे, ये कल्चर पीवीपी का है. Show must go on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now I request our program convener, Mr. Vinod Yadav, sir, to deliver the vote of thanks.
थँक यू व्हेरी मच मॅम. माझी सगळेच लोक वाट बघत होते की मी कधी येणार इकडे. गुड इव्हनिंग सर, दिनेश जगताप sir, Dinesh Giraf sir, Sachin Ladda sir, and my dear friends. Close of the 6-day faculty development program on IPR and patent conducted under the PM-USHA MERU project for Premlila Vithaldas Polytechnic in collaboration with MMTTC. I, Vinod Yadav, stand before you with a heart full of gratitude. First and foremost, I thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Dr. Ujjwala Chakradev, whose visionary leadership fuels our academic progression. I also thank Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Ruby Ojha Madam, Registrar Sir, Professor Dr. Vilas Nandodekar Sir, for their continuous encouragement and institutional support. We are deeply grateful to our Dr. Jayashri Shinde Madam, Director MMTTC, and Dr. Mahesh Koltame, Director PM-USHA MERU project, for being the backbone of this program through strategic guidance and collaboration. Our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Sagar Pol, Assistant Director, Indian Patent Office, for inaugurating the program and conducting an insightful opening session. To our 11 distinguished resource persons, thank you for your sharing your time, expertise, and valuable perspectives. You have helped our participants move from awareness to action. To the heads of departments and principals of participating institutes, thank you for deputing your faculty and encouraging capacity building initiatives. To our participants, thank you for your active involvement and enthusiasm across all sessions. Your dedication truly made this program impactful. To the admin and technical staff of SNDT Mini Auditorium, thank you for seamless coordination and hospitality. Lastly, a sincere appreciation to our principal investigator, Mr. Dinesh Giraf sir, our principal, Dr. Sachin Ladda sir, whose persistent efforts, planning and teamwork brought this vision to alive. This program has planted the seeds of innovation, and I am confident these seeds will grow into a strong ecosystems of intellectual property awareness in our institution. Thank you all the participants for participating in the event, and I am very much sure, Ladda sir, कि 40 पेटेंट तो पॉलिटेक्निक से 100% है, और दिनेश सर के पास में भी हमारे जैसे सर ने बोला, और 3 पेटेंट गवर्नमेंट पॉलिटेक्निक थाने से भी जरूर मिलेंगे सर, और यूएमआईटी के 3 पेटेंट है ये है. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे. गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे